Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here. That was such a beautiful introduction. I want to applaud the leaders and staff of the Northeast Kansas and Northwest Missouri. Joy Wheeler and her crew work hard to always put girls first. To all the leaders, moms, and dads that give their best to motivate and encourage and volunteer all of those hours, thank you. 2 years ago, I was on this very stage wondering what my future would be. I was in the 11th grade at Park Hill South High School and planning to start college a year early in the fall of 2017. My Gold Award was something that I had worked diligently on, under the mentorship of Tracy Hull, Alice First, and Teresa Garza. I took our family holiday project at a sheltered workshop for adults with developmental disabilities and decided to take further action to augment its effect. Tracy Hull and Alice First helped me learn the Girl Scout Gold Award process and frame my project for maximum impact. Teresa Garza, who was very involved in politics, advised me to move beyond the norm, the comfortable, and to make a big change, and the only way that I knew I could do that was to do it politically, and to educate our own Missouri legislature on the challenges that adults with developmental disabilities face each and every day. Within my Gold Award, I created a case statement that prioritized the many challenges that my Aunt Joanne and individuals with developmental disabilities face every day. As a participant in the Girls Leadership Program with the Women's Foundation of Kansas City, I was able to take my project to the halls of the Missouri State Legislature, where I met with elected officials, including the Lieutenant Governor, and lobbied for them to make changes to an outdated law to better the lives of thousands of adults with disabilities in Missouri. Receiving my Gold Award was a very special moment for me. It served as a catalyst that encouraged me to think about the possibilities that I could have in my life. It encouraged me to graduate from high school an entire year early. It provided me a foundation for what was to come. In the summer of 2016, I was crowned Miss Missouri Teen USA, and last August, I won the National Miss Teen USA competition. I took my Gold Award and built my campaign platform. Girl Scouts empowered me to use my voice for change. A lot of people who follow pageantry are very interested in one portion, which is the onstage question. And my own onstage question included 2 parts. The first part was about my Gold Award. When they asked me this question, a huge sigh of relief came upon me because I knew I was very prepared to answer it. I shared with the world and millions of viewers worldwide how Girl Scouts inspired me to make changes in my very state. My second question, I was asked what my greatest leadership qualities were and how I would bring them to the title of Miss Teen USA. I noted my ability to celebrate inclusion in our society, my strength in promoting justice for all, and that at this time in our country, I wanted to represent all girls. And that is what Girl Scouts does. It represents all girls. Becoming Miss Teen USA has opened so many doors, and it has allowed me to take my Gold Award message of inclusion to places like Good Morning America, Fox and Friends, People Magazine, USA Today, E! News, Huffington Post, and hundreds of other platforms across the country. 2 months ago, I was even able to have a photo shoot and experience with a Miss Minnesota USA contestant who happens to be the first contestant with Down syndrome. I attended the National Girl Scout Convention, one of the largest gatherings of girls in the world happening in Columbus, Ohio, and moderated a panel with Olympic gymnast Gabby Douglas and other successful women, including Chelsea Clinton. I gave the keynote speech for our Girl Scout sisters in St. Louis, Missouri, and was fortunate to meet Barbara and Jenna Bush, the twin daughters of President George Bush. All of these opportunities came to me because I am a proud Girl Scout. The day after I was crowned Miss Teen USA in Phoenix, Arizona last August, I sat next to a very special passenger on my official flight to the Miss Universe headquarters in New York City, New York. Now, this was one of those fate moments. As we were getting settled into our seats, the lady sitting next to me told me that she worked for a girls' organization. I asked her which one, and she said she was the CEO of the Office of Girl Scouts of America. For the next 4 hours, I sat next to our national president, Sylvia Acevedo. We shared our ideas and our dreams for all girls across the world. It was incredible to think that within 2 years, I went from being a Gold Award recipient, not far removed from being a Daisy Scout who sold cookies incredibly diligently door to door, to being able to exchange ideas with our national president, and newly having the title of Miss Teen USA. Dreams do become reality, but you must work hard. You must set goals and make a plan. Plan well and listen. Listen, listen. Listen to your mother and your father and to all of those caring adults who truly do want to help you. Listen also to your own heart. Take what's inside of you, nurture it, and don't ever let anyone dissuade you from doing the good work that lies ahead. My mother guided me in everything that I did, and even though there were times when I wondered if I could continue to finish the task at hand, she instilled in me determination, for nevertheless she persisted. We live in times where there's an incredible amount of need, so much distress, neglect, and constant bullying. Young people like us are making a difference in all walks of life. Kids our age are working to create safe places, safe churches, safe communities, and safe homes. Adults must join us in our efforts. I encourage you all to push forward and to always look back and bring that classmate, carry that friend, and to be kind to that stranger that is oftentimes left behind. For the person you help today will in turn help someone. The cycle that you create will continue to flourish. When I was 6 years old, I started dancing ballet at the Kansas City Ballet School and continued to dance at Catherine's Dance Studio in Parkville, Missouri throughout my high school years. Some of my fondest memories are learning to dance ballet and even teaching little ballerinas the best aspects of the art. By the age of 10, I did my first modeling shoot for Hallmark Cards with Hoffman International. Modeling allows me to express myself, and it creates opportunities to be more than myself. It challenges me to be bold and to convey a message of strong woman for the audience. For I am in control of the image that I would like to reflect. When I am dancing, I am at my best, but when I am in school, I am at my absolute best. School has always been something that is interesting for me. It's a place where I take everything around me and make it a part of me. I had wonderful teachers in grade school, and in middle school, I began to find my passion. By the time I was in high school, I had more than the basic tools I needed to be successful. As a junior, my counselor advised me that if I was willing, I could actually graduate an entire year early. I became the first student to do so for my high school. And in the summer of 2017, I graduated and was accepted into the University of Kansas honors program. I looked at schools all across the country, but I chose to Rock Chalk Jayhawk for a reason. And how about our Final Four basketball team? I mean, we did create the game, may I remind you. I've become involved in the sorority Pi Beta Phi and elected as a freshman senator in our student senate. I serve as an ambassador for the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences and just helped elect the Crimson and Blue Action Coalition into student government with the largest voting turnout in the history of the University of Kansas. I'm double majoring in political science and English and just tagged on a minor of global and international studies, and I hope to attend law school in the future. I have an extensive journey ahead of me, and I can always point back to the Girl Scouts of Northeast Missouri and Northwest Kansas. Other way around. I can always point back to them for giving me the drive to excel and the encourage me to dream big. When I look at the Gold Award recipients sitting in front of me, their younger Scout sisters, and friends and family in the audience, I see a very bright future in front of us. You can use your voice now and tomorrow. You can use your voice to make positive change, and do not be afraid to call out injustice in our society. Use your voice to change your own community, and use your voice for the betterment of all. For all the good that you can do, there are those out there that will attempt to get in your way. They will be skeptical, and they will doubt your motivation, and sadly, they will doubt your sincerity. They will bully you for absolutely no reason, and they will attempt to block your actions. I say to you, do not allow anyone to diminish your value. Do not allow anyone to tell you that you cannot live out your dreams, and do not allow anyone to determine your place in this country. Your journey is your journey. It belongs to no one else. Claim it and honor your family with it. Your family has laid a solid foundation for you, and below that foundation are ancestral roots that have worked, laid pathways, and smashed glass ceilings. As you leave today, I would like you to think about your Gold Award project and the things that you have overcome to get here, and how this is simply a beginning, how you can change the world as soon as you walk out of those doors because you already have changed your community. As young people, we don't have to wait to grow up to make a difference. We are changing it as we are all gathered here today. I come to you this day with a message. Above all else, anything is possible. All girls are created equal. All girls can determine their own future, and all girls will take that light that has been given to us and pass it on to the next generation. Young women in front of me, take this excitement that you feel here today and keep working to put your dreams into action. Thank you, Girl Scouts, for creating the next generation who will change the world for the better. Thank you.